That's it right there, T-Nip.
What's up, YouTubers? This is CrownSpectro back here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Batman the Arkham series. Now, I got to know what happened to Batman. He's Batman, alright? He's the protector of Gotham. He's the Dark Knight. Batman doesn't just disappear. Batman doesn't just vanish. Batman's always stopping crime because he's Batman. Now, that's what has happened to the Batman Arkham series. Well, many could speculate and say that Rocksteady has somewhat, I don't know, disappeared from the last game that came out for the Batman Arkham series was Batman Arkham Knight, which was, by the way, an awesome game. It was very awesome. Super dope. All the Arkham games really dope. But by far, I say Arkham Knight is my favorite Batman game so far. And if you haven't played it, I suggest you go check that out. At this point, it should be probably really on a low price now. You can probably get it on the PlayStation for, I don't know, $20 or something. Pretty low for a pretty cheap price now. But Batman Arkham is you know, it kind of like this is why I love Spider-Man on PS4 so much. I understand, you know, Spider-Man and Batman, two different games. I know entirely, but you know the system, the free roam system, I love that. You know, I love the whole combat system. I love it. But I do love Batman's combat system more than I do Spider-Man PS4, simply because you can do way more combos with, you know, and not Spider-Man but Batman. You can do way more combos in that game. You know, there's more hand-to-hand combats you can do, and that is what makes it. You know, it makes it Batman. You know, Batman doesn't show mercy to the villains. I mean, Batman doesn't kill, but he doesn't show mercy to any of his villains. You know, nobody. Even if some criminal off the street, he always beats them down and handcuffs them and let the police take care. And that was always made Batman Batman, you know. And the Batman Arkham series, well, for one, I did do a little digging into this one. And I find out that Batman Arkham is indeed coming back, and they are re-releasing all the original Batman Arkham games in like September sometime. They're gonna re-release them, like a remaster of all the Batman Arkham games in one. So you guys should check out, look forward to that. When all the new Batman Arkham original, well, not new, but you know, same thing. You know, new remastered Batman Arkham games come September. You know, you guys should check those out though. You know, I highly suggest playing these Batman games. These Batman games, they're really fun. You know, once you get into the story, you know, it's kind of hard to not stop playing. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to stop playing, and yeah, you know, you should guys check that out though. And as for a new Batman Arkham game that's coming, now that I have no information on whatsoever, but there has been some speculation going on that Rocksteady has indeed been working on a new Batman game. Now, I don't think this game has any name to it yet, but they have indeed. I heard that they have been working on it. Now, I don't think there's any true word from the actual Rocksteady company themselves saying that there's a new Batman coming out, but you know, there are some other sources and things like that of people saying, you know, but this is just speculations and things like that. It's no confirmed things and things like that. But we really do hope, well, I hope you guys hope too, that there's another Batman Arkham game that's coming, because I love Batman Arkham games. I love it. You know, I love being Batman, the Batman, you know, and it's fun, you know, and I love how, you know, it's got so many different things, because like even after you beat the story, there's so much more for you to do. Like in Arkham Knight, once you beat the story, you still had the stuff like the Riddler stuff to go back to, or you could do like Scarecrow's like little side missions and things like that, or you could use the Batmobile to race around Gotham City and stuff like that. And, you know, it was more a lot of things for you to do in Batman Arkham City. Well, I said Arkham City, I mean Arkham Knight. I messed that up. Anyways, Batman, it's got to come back, alright? Batman Arkham is also one of my favorite games. I have a lot of favorite games, if you guys haven't noticed that yet. But this is indeed truly one of my favorite games. I would even go far as put it in one of my top 10 favorite games, you know? That's just how much fun I had playing Batman Arkham. And yeah, it's got to come back, you know? It's got to be another game. It's been a while now since they last made Batman Arkham Knight, and I think I played all the DLC on that, because I think the last DLC for that was what, the Batwoman, I believe. Was it Batwoman story? Where you go into the circus and you fight against is it Joker and Harley, I believe. And yeah, that is it. Yeah, it's Joker and Harley. Yeah, you fight against them too. And yeah, I remember playing that as DLC, and that was a really fun DLC to play with. You know, They had a lot of characters in the little extra side modes where you can play as Red Hood and Batwoman and Robin, and that's really cool. That's really cool, really dope. And I love how Batman Arkham Knight had a lot of different costumes and things like that. You could play Batman Beyond, Thomas Wayne Batman from the Flashpoint. There was a lot of different Batman costumes that you could have chose from and played as. And the Batman stories, they're always good to me, And I always love the DC animated movies as well. Like DC's animated movies, I always enjoy them. And when I play Batman Arkham games, I kind of get that DC animated movie vibes. But it's not animated, It's a Batman game. So, I give them vibes though. Instead of me actually watching it, I'm actually playing through the story myself. And that is something I truly enjoy and get out of Batman Arkham. And Rocksteady, they gotta release another one, man. I don't know what they're working on right now. Maybe they're working on a different game or something like that right now. I'm not sure. But they gotta release another Batman game. It's gotta happen, man. Come on, man. These Batman games are too good not to be continued, And I'm sure there's plenty of more villains for Batman to continue fighting. Even though so far they have used a lot of villains. Of course, they have used the Joker, but as we all know, the Joker has died in the series. Oh man, guess I should say spoiler alert in that one, huh? If you haven't played the game, but I won't tell you which game he dies in. But you just know that it happens, So, if you haven't played, at least you don't know which game it happens in. So, hey, you can still enjoy that, but it's still a lot of things for you to do. It's still a lot of things you can still do in this game. And I don't even remember I beat Arkham Knight, but I don't even think I ever beat the riddles. I was halfway through it, and I'm not sure what happened, to be truly honest. I'm not sure if I got caught up doing something else. Anyways, it was fun doing the riddles and stuff like that. Some of it was pretty challenging, some of it was pretty easy, but that's what makes Batman Batman. It will never be a Batman game if the game's easy. Batman Arkham, that's what makes it interesting. It's the fact that it's challenging. The story's long, the stories are processed through, the stories are not rushed. The stories are always going at a good pace, and the dialogues between the criminals is hilarious sometimes, man. Sometimes you just sit there and just watch the criminals talk, and they just talk about Batman all day long, man. And you never know. They never know what hit them. But if they do make another Batman Arkham game, I do wish that in the new Batman Arkham game that you can use the Batwing, use some of the other stuff, like his other Bat stuff, like his other Bat vehicles and things like that he got. I think, doesn't he have a Bat boat, something like that? I think he does have a bat boat, but I don't think he really needs to do that like that, because I think the Batmobile can just drive through water or shit through water, as you see. As I just obviously just saw in the trailer a while ago, so yeah, that's why I started thinking there's really no need for a bat boat. It's the car itself can go through water. But anyway, the Batwing would be nice to fly through the city with though. I don't know. I think you do use that. I think it's been a while since I last played the Arkham Knight game, so I'm trying to remember some of the details from the game, and I think you do use the Batwing. I think you do use the Batwing one of the missions in the Batman Arkham Knight. But I don't think it's something you can just you could just use at will. You could just call at will and fly around the city in the Batwing as you see fit. Which will be really, really cool to be able to do, to fly in the Batwing and then, just call it for anywhere on Gotham and just hop in it and fly across the city. But yeah, though, if they do make another Batman Arkham game, I really hope they add that to it, and I don't mind being able to play as Robin or something like that, through the story and stuff like that. Being Batman is cool, but I won't mind playing as Robin. I know in Arkham Knight you play as Robin in some parts, but a little bit more Robin, a little bit more playing as Robin, a little bit more stuff to do as Robin. But if they can't do that, then I'm satisfied with DLC missions and things like that of sort. You guys tell me what you think down in the comment section below for the future of the Arkham games or Batman, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. See ya.